Welcome back, guys, to a special edition of the Cast Patrol podcast. Boys, it's Origin. I'm pumped.
Game one, we got a huge episode in store, so don't click off. We're going to go through all our predictions, our stats. We're going to do an overview, everything in between. First try scorer, last try scorer. Cut me off, H.
Mate, we got try scorer Tryfectas, we got the Quaddie, we got our Cast same game multi.
Fill up the fridge.
Mate, we are pumped. Origin time's here. I am bloody excited. Are you guys G?
G.
Cannot wait.
All our bets for this podcast that are going to be discussed will be on our Dabble profile at the Cast Patrol. Use the link in the description to sign up and use the code Cast Patrol when signing up. Jim, take us away, overview.
Well, yes, the betting. New South Wales, $1.72. Queensland, $2.10. So the line at the moment, minus 3.5 New South Wales, plus 3.5 for Queensland. So they reckon it's going to be a close one.
Mate, the way these teams are selected, it's going to be very close. They're both stacked. Queensland have better forwards, but New South Wales have better backs, in my opinion.
Yep.
But this could go either way. That's why the odds are very tight.
This is the first time I'll probably say in a while where I've actually looked at both teams and thought, they're even for
It's going to be a cracker.
Yeah.
So, like
And
you
it's
said,
played at a neutral venue in Adelaide Oval.
Yep.
There's no advantage. This could go either way. But that's why we're here to help. I reckon, obviously as a Blues, I think New South Wales, but man, Queensland is scary.
oof, they're very scary.
How has the last 5 Origin series gone?
Well, it's New South Wales 3-2, but most recently Queensland last year. And then it went New South Wales 2021, 2020 Queensland, 2019 New South Wales, and 2018 New South Wales.
Wow.
Yep, and they've all been 2-1 victories, so no clean sweeps
No
in
clean
the recent
sweeps.
history.
Nope.
So over the history, there's been 41 series, 23 wins to Queensland, 16 to New South Wales, and 2 draws.
The 2 draws, wow.
So, you know,
4 golden points.
So history says Queensland.
well, you guys had that big run. we don't want to speak about that.
No, we don't
But
speak about it.
Tell you what we do want to talk about, boys, the State of Origin stats.
We do.
Let's do it.
So here are the State of Origin stats for Game 1 that you need to know.
11 of the last 12 game ones have been under 36.5 total points.
It's always tight, isn't it? The first 15
Always.
minutes of these games, there's not many tries scored.
It makes sense, doesn't it, that it's going to be unders because it's not points in game one.
The game screams unders.
It does. And the last game, the only game played in Adelaide Oval, was 18-14.
Ooh, so
That was
unders.
32 total points. That went under.
Teams are trying to work each other out. Half these boys have never even played together.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, that, like Age said, the first 20 minutes going to be crucial. But, yeah, hopefully, I think the unders looking good.
I'll be on the unders for sure.
Out of the 10 tries Josh Adokar has scored, 5 have been the last try of the match.
That's a ridiculous
That is
stat. 50%.
50% of his tries, the last try in the Origin game.
Scores last.
Mate, he's my last try scorer. That's
Back
a bit of a
Fox.
sneak peek.
Score last.
Isn't it? Back
That's
car
mental.
score last.
Well, look, it's been controversial. Campbell Graham, Josh Adokar, but look, you have to stick with it now. I'm excited to see what Fox can do, especially after an exciting World Cup.
Yeah.
And hey, last try score, if it comes off, mate, there'll be some juicy
Well, and
wallets.
he's outside Latrell on that left edge. That's a lethal left edge. I'll be betting on that, definitely.
Mate, the stats don't lie.
They don't.
The last team to win 3-0 in a series was Queensland in 2010.
Well, we touched on it. It's not happened since 2010 because it's just too tight
It has
every
been.
year.
Mate, Origin's one of those games. There's a massive arm wrestle. Out of the 41 series, only 7 have been clean sweeps.
That's
So
crazy.
if you're doing a futures bet, like series prediction, New South Wales 2-1 or Queensland 2-1, stay away from that whitewash.
As much as
as tempting as it is.
As much as I'd love to see a clean sweep,
Mate, we all would, but I don't think it's going to happen, especially with these teams, how close they are.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. Tom Trbojevic is 2 tries away from becoming New South Wales all-time leading try scorer.
Well, that's the thing, Mick. You know who's number 1?
No, tell me.
Jared Hayne on 11.
Wow.
So Turbo's on 9. The bloke's only played 8 games.
He's ridiculous
he
for New
might do
South
it
Wales.
this series.
He might do it game 1.
It's meant to. He's had 2 hat-trick games though, so it has boosted his stats.
Yeah.
But Turbo's Turbo.
Yeah, just chuck him in the centres, get him good ball.
I still can't believe we've got Turbo and Trell as our centre pairing.
In the centres.
Well, I think Campbell Graham can't believe it either. 'Cause he's the best centre in the comp,
Here
as
we
I've been
go.
saying.
We've heard enough of
And
you,
he still
Campbell
can't
Graham.
make the team.
Nah,
Still can't make it. All right. Valentine Holmes has scored 11 tries in 13 games for Queensland.
Yeah,
Good conversion.
this hurts us in the heart. Val's very good.
Yeah.
He scored the opener in the decider last year, and yeah, he's a great player for Queensland.
He's been a great winger for Queensland for so long. And, yeah, I think in centre might continue that trend.
He'll do a job.
Val's
in
been
the
a bit
centres.
like gives me Dane Gagai vibes where like however they're playing at club, it doesn't matter because once they get to Origin, they're just a different beast.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dane Gagai, do you reckon he was very stiff to be left out?
I think so. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's
I think so. I'd be dirty if I was Gagai.
See, there's things that we don't see. Maybe he's looking at Gagai's versus the Tro in the past Origins, and Latrell's had the wood over him. So maybe he's like, I need to just go for guaranteed form here, and that's Hammer. Can he defend in the centres? But
as a New South Welshman, I watched back the last 5 series, and Gagai and Ponga featured heavily.
He grows a leg.
In all of
Gagai.
them.
Yeah.
He grows a leg during Origin. I'm glad to see his backside.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, Trell running at Hammer, going to run straight over him, but vice versa, Hammer has the speed.
It'll be
Hopefully,
a good battle.
for your sake, Jim, Billy picked right.
let's hope so. Boys, predictions. We said we're going to get into it. We're going to go through all the markets that you can bet on and all the predictions that you can have a say in. So here are the predictions for State of Origin Game 1. First try, Latrell Mitchell. Last try, David Fafita. Man of the match, Latrell Mitchell. So, boys, I've picked Latrell here heavily because...
Are you a South fan, Mick? Sorry to interrupt.
Look, I'm a South fan, but I also know when you see a good thing. And Latrell Mitchell's in career best form since returning from the USA. That Peter Knowles has done wonders for his hamstring, so I'm not complaining there.
Yeah, he's a miracle worker.
For me, it's the mixed match between Hammer and Latrell Mitchell.
Yep.
Because Hammer's not an out-and-out centre, nor defensively has he done much for the Dolphins this year because fullbacks don't defend in the line, especially against a red-hot Trell. I think there's around a 15-kilo difference. So given these factors, Latrell Mitchell's my first try scorer, hoping he can get early distribution. And man of the match, I think Latrell Mitchell is just going to have to do it. Last try scorer, I didn't want to go heavily on New South Wales because just in case Queensland do somehow blow us out, I don't know how. But I thought David Fafita, he's a wrecking ball this year. So just to give you a little bit of context about his club stats, 5.4 tackle breaks per game, 4 tries in his last 4 weeks, and maybe in the late tiring game for New South Wales, he might just sneak through.
Well, that's the thing. He could score in like the 65th minute, and it could be the last try. Yeah. But I hope for your sake he plays 80, Mick. That's what I'm worried about.
I don't know if he'll play
Will
80.
he punch out the 80 minutes in the Origin Arena?
Who's their bench second row? Is your Arrow? He can fill in there.
Arrow can fill in. Yep. And, I'm not sure what the rotation's going to be like, but hopefully.
Hopefully, we've already got a comfortable lead of 20 points or more by the time that comes off.
Okay, boys, I'll take you through mine. So I'm going first try, Tom Trbojevic. Last try, Josh Adokar. Man of the match, James Tedesco.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, boys, I'll tell you why. I'm heavily stats-based.
You are stats,
so I've gone back as the biggest nerd guy I am, and I've watched every single match for the last 5 years plus.
Yep.
Obviously, the highlights, I'm not going to sit there and watch everyone. But
Hey.
So for my first try, Tom Trbojevic, $11. The New South Wales centre has scored 3 tries in the last 4 games.
Interesting.
In game 1.
Wow.
So let me just take you through it. So it was Jack White in game 1, 2022, Turbo in game 1, 2021, number 4, and Josh Morris in game 1, 2019, number 4.
That's mental.
So,
Stats don't lie.
mate, the stats don't lie. And for $11, I'll be definitely having a nibble on that. And then for my last try scorer, I found a doozy stat, as mentioned. So Fox has scored 10 tries, and half of them have been last tries of the match.
I don't know how you found
So
that.
you're getting $9.50 for this. And Fox has scored in the last 3 of his last 6 games for the Blues as well. So, scored last in his last 3 out of the last 6.
Okay, wow.
So, you know what? The stats are hard to ignore. I'm not ignoring them. I'll be getting on the Fox. And the man of the match, mate, everyone's wrote him off. Teddy, they don't want him in this team. They want Edwards there. This bloke's won 3 man of the matches in the last 5 series.
He grows a leg during
He
Origin.
He
grows
does. And
He's
that's-
never let us down.
No.
He hasn't. And
Never
that's the
lazy.
most. Out of Munster, Cleary, they're on 2. So I think at $7, he's probably the value pick. Obviously, Cleary's an obvious option, but
I think Latrell at $11 is probably a
Trell's
bit more
good value. But the thing is, Trell, he'll only come into into the game when we're on our line. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
I think Teddy's going to jag a try, 200 metres, and he'll get a try assist.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like it.
And the Queenslander?
All right, for me, first try, Murray Taulagi. Last try, Harry Grant. And man of the match, Cameron Munster.
Ooh, okay.
Fucking Munster.
Munster kills us
Munster.
every year.
He has spiders on him during Origin.
Yeah. Well, here we
So
go.
annoying.
So take us through us. Odds for Murray?
Murray Taulagi, $11. Now, he's had an up and down season, Muzz. Plenty of injuries, couple of niggles here and there, but he would want to repay the selectors for picking him. He wants to, show everyone why he should be in Origin. He's a great finisher. He's got that club connection with Holmes. So I'm expecting a massive game from Murray Taulagi. Harry Grant. The fact that Queensland have the luxury of Harry Grant coming off the bench, ludicrous.
He's the scariest factor in that Queensland team for me.
20
Him
minutes.
coming on, they're all fatigued, and this
Yep.
little bloke, the best hooker in the game,
Yep.
is running straight through us.
So
that worries me.
He's going to be sniffing around the ruck as always, and he's going to be exploiting the tired
What's
middles.
his odds?
$31.
31.
Oh.
Score the last try.
Are you not reading that back to front? Not 13.
31.
They got that wrong.
Yeah.
31 for a bloke who's going to play the last 60.
Yep. So Harry Grant and men of the match, the Prez, Cameron Munster, loves a big game. He's in for a big game, big series. There's a chance here, if Munster plays the game of his life and we win game 1, we can wrap it up game 2 up at Suncorp.
Well, we don't win at Suncorp.
Well, we know the stats. It's
It's
66%.
It is.
You
So,
guys win at Suncorp.
Yeah, Munster's in for a huge series, and I think he's in for a big game 1.
He's a big game player. Probably the best. In the
And what do you
NRL.
get odds-wise for Munster?
$6.50.
And Harry Grant?
31.
Got it wrong for sure.
That's some good
But remember,
value.
all these bets are on our double profile. So use the link in our description or sign up using the code CastPatrol. How do you spell it, Age?
CASTPATROL.
And just a reminder, what are you really gambling with? If you are having trouble, call the number 1-800-858-858. So, boys, we've gone through our Game 1 tips. So here are the State of Origin series predictions.
Let's do it. Jim, kick us off.
Well, to kick us off, series winner, Queensland 2-1. And player of the series, Cameron Munster.
Like it.
So Queensland, as much as I would love to see a Queensland clean sweep, history says no. So we probably, look, if we lose game 1, we won't lose game 2, and then we'll win game 3. The decider, and we spoke about Cameron Munster, big game player, loves the big games. And New South Wales is going to have their work cut out trying to stop him.
So are you predicting they win at game 2, so back-to-back, like bang-bang?
Yes.
Okay.
And then obviously Munster. If Queensland win, Munster's going to be top 3, you imagine.
Yeah.
Well,
And
this game 1 is the most crucial game.
Oh, for sure.
massive.
Because if we're going to Queensland 1-0 down,
Done.
we're in big trouble.
Big trouble.
And if you guys are going to the decider 1-1 and it's back in New South Wales, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, but I think Queensland thrive that. Going
Yeah.
down to New South Wales decider, they love that.
Yeah, but not as much as we love it.
Okay. What about you, Age?
So, Jimmy, I'm going to go New South Wales 2-1, and I'm going to go player of the series, Wally Lewis medal, James Tedesco. Once again, I'll start it with the New South Wales. We said 2010 was the last series clean sweep.
Yep.
It won't be happening. The teams on paper are too close. We've mentioned this. So I'm going to go New South Wales 2-1. I think it comes down to moments, doesn't it? And I think we have the players, Trell, Teddy, Cleary, Turbo, who are just going to separate that game. And I'm going to go New South Wales in a close one. But I'm going to go game 1 we win, we lose in Queensland, and we win it in front of our home fans.
Right.
And
like
James
it.
Tedesco, I don't want to harp on him about him again. He's going to bounce back. He's a big game player. He's an Origin player. He's our captain. And his run meters are just going to say everything for him.
Well, I'm going to follow you in, Age, because I'm going to go New South Wales 2-1 as well. Like Jim, I want to see a 3-0 for New South Wales, but, stats say otherwise. So 2010 was the last 3-0, so we can't go through that. And I'm with you again. I think we win Adelaide. I think we lose Suncorp because we can't win up there.
No.
And then game 3, the decider, I think we win in Sydney.
Yeah.
And player of the series, I'm going the one and only wrecking ball up the middle, Payne Haas.
Ooh.
So, look, stats probably don't say this is going to win because Nate Miles was the last forward, and that was yonks ago.
Prop, you mean?
Like prop, front row forward.
Well, Gallen
yeah.
played one game at prop and one in 2014, but we won't include him.
Like Carrigan, obviously a forward last year,
Lock,
but lock.
yeah.
So, look, I just like what I see at club for Payne Haas. He's top of the Dally M leaderboards, averaging 190 metres per game, 71 post-contact metres, 5 tackle busts, and 28 tackles per game. Mate, this bloke, I don't know how he gets through 80 minutes of work in the middle for club, but he does. And he's a genuine
He's got an
freak.
engine.
Considering New South Wales, how many middles we're lacking just by losing Jack Sporovich, Campbell Gillard, Payne guy's in there who's obviously not a big minute player. I think he's going to have to step up. And if New South Wales win the series, I'm backing him to have a big
Well,
one.
the thing is, we haven't seen Payne absolutely dominate the Origin level.
No, he hasn't.
But the form he's in now, there's no reason he can't. The only thing I'm worried about is that ankle injury.
Yes, I did
You know,
see
he's
that at
touch
training.
and go for game 1,
It
but
was.
I hope he can just strap it up, get injections, just pump out.
One thing I like about
minutes.
Payne Haas is that Queensland might win a game or two in there, but Payne will still get his stats up and he'll still have that performance.
Might get a few points in there,
Exactly.
so that's good. But if you're going to go New South Wales 2-1, it's $2.30. And if you're going to go Queensland 2-1, it's $2.80.
Yep.
So decent bit of value there. Let's get into the fill up the fridge segment,
Ooh,
boys.
fill the
Fill up
fridge,
the
state of origin
So for
edition.
those of you who are new here, fill up the fridge. We pick a big fridge front rower to score. And if he scores, you get money. And with money, what do you do, Mick?
You fill up your fridge with
With
whatever
whatever
you
you
want.
want.
But yeah,
Buy
so
anything.
fill up the fridge, right? Only props. You can't do second rowers. You can't do a big thicky lock.
No.
It's front rowers only. So last series, there was only one fridge that scored.
It was big Jacob Saifidi.
Jacob Saifidi.
So stats don't say props score at Origin,
No.
so they're not for the fridges. But I'm going to kick things off with probably the fridge of all fridges here. Junior Barlow.
He's a big man.
junior.
If you look up fridge in a dictionary, it's actually a photo of Barlow.
Yeah, exactly.
man.
So in the sky
Nick,
blue.
you had to pick
I had
him.
to pick him at $9. It's not bad. I think he might even start over Tavita Pangai. I don't know. Either way, I'm happy with Barlow. He's so thick in the middle. So here's my prediction.
For me, unfortunately, Big Papa won't be there. He loves an Origin
You would have
try.
picked
I would've
Papa for
Would have
sure.
picked him for sure. I'm going to go Ruben Cotter off the bench. He's in rare try-scoring form. He's already bagged a couple this year, so he'll be vital for Queensland coming off the bench. He's got good footwork near the line. He'll be hard to stop.
He's like a little mini fridge.
He is
you
a
know?
mini fridge.
I'll tell you who's not a mini fridge. Big Tino Fasua Malawi.
Yes.
$11 to score. That screams overs. I'm going to go another benchy, boys. We've all done benchies.
You have.
I think, obviously, the first 15 to 20, they're all feeling each
They'll
other
be bashing
out.
each other.
Yeah, there's not many points.
Nah.
When these boys come on, it's going to be fatigued middles, and that's where they're going to get their chance.
Yep.
And the thing with Tino, he started in 8 of 9 games. So now he gets the chance to come on fresh. His try-scoring chances will go up, and that is my fridge. But what about should we do a cast same game multi?
Let's do a same game multi.
Combined same.
Oh, yeah.
So
Let's do a same game.
let's do a same game. So
I'll get my dabble up right now.
Yeah,
Nick,
you
so I
can get the odds up.
I can
So-
plug it in.
Look, I think I talked about it. Latrell, I think he's going to be too big, too strong in the centers there.
And he's opposite Hammer.
Yeah.
He's probably the safest option to
Are
score.
you
Do
scared
you
of
agree?
Latrell?
I am scared of Trell.
Okay.
Well, that's enough for us to put him in. So let's chuck that in.
Latrell Mitchell to score first leg of the multi.
We got to do something to do with unders.
Yeah.
Well, we
We'll pick
said
a
it.
safe unders line.
Oh, have to.
We're going to go under 44.5.
Well, considering that
44?
11 of the last 12 game ones, under 36.5,
Okay.
we're
That'd
giving
be
it
safe.
8-point leeway. I think that's okay.
That's definitely going to under 44, surely. I'm going to add that in.
What about the last leg?
We'll do like a line.
Like a
No,
safe-ish
we can't
line.
do New South Wales because you're going to be too short.
Like a race 2 market, like race to 10.
Nah, that's too risky.
I reckon Queensland plus something.
Cool. What's the max? Let me check
Like,
the max.
I checked
so
the max.
Plus 13 and a half.
Well,
They
yeah.
can't lose by 13.
they're not.
Yeah.
If Queensland, if New South Wales win, they're not winning 13 plus, surely.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
going
like
to be a
it.
grind.
Okay,
It'll
so
be a close game.
Maroons
Put that in.
13.5.
So Trell under 44 and a half, Maroons 13.5.
On double, what is it?
What do you reckon, Mick? What do you reckon we're getting there? It's probably a bit short.
$4 bucks. Four.
It's actually 525.
Value.
Okay,
That's
it's
pretty good.
okay.
That's
Very
good
value.
value.
You rocket boost to 657.
So that's our cast same game multi. We'll
I
put
like
that up
it.
now for you
I
guys.
like it. And another segment we always do. We try it every week, but boys, we're luckless. But State of Origin might
I
bring
reckon
some
we're
better luck.
saving it for this game one.
We
I
might
hope so.
be.
So it's a try scorer trifecta
Pick a try score each.
and hope for the best.
Pretty much.
So Jim, kick us off. Who's your try scorer trifecta pick?
Spoke about him earlier. Murray Talangi for me.
Yep, good finisher. He'll dive over. I
Hopefully.
like that. You better hope so. Are we still doing the chili? So if one of us fails, it's a chili shot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go safe. I'm going to go Turbo.
Like
He
it.
scored 98 games for New South
could be in
Wales.
trouble here.
He's going to get that. He's going to get that record.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to go home. I've said probably his name 100 times this podcast. Boys, who do you reckon it is?
Try and mit that dit.
Yep, Latrell
Latrell
Mitchell
had to be.
Had to put. Oh, if I'm banking him for first man of the match, I have to just back him for a try scorer.
All right, let me chuck that up quickly. So we got Trell, Turbo, and Murray.
Yep.
$19. That is value.
That is
That's
good
not
value.
bad.
Good value.
All right,
there.
let's put that up.
And then we do the Quaddie as well. So obviously that's Quaddie is
shit.
4. So let's put those 3 in it.
Yep.
we have to agree on one more.
What about
Maybe the Prez.
Munster?
Money?
What about Cleary?
No, because we've done 2 New South Wales.
Have to go.
I reckon we go a Queenslander.
Go Munster.
Munster's good value.
Big time player.
Let's see what it goes to though.
Yeah.
Oh, 101
100 to
for
1.
those 4.
Yeah,
Go
take
back.
that.
So
Take
Trell,
those.
Talangi, Turbo, and Munster. $101. You got
Boys,
me.
it's going to be a good Wednesday night. I'll tell you that for
Can't
free.
wait,
but
eh?
Jim, just quickly, just to finish off, explain how you are a Queensland supporter, but born in Mascot, heart of Sydney.
Born in Mascot. Grew up watching the Cowboys. Thurston Bowen played for the Maroons. lived in Queensland for a year, and that's why I'm a Queenslander.
Hey, okay. I mean, you're a
I think
turncoat,
it's a massive sin
massive
bin.
turncoat, but he's
It's
got a bit of
massive
reason.
sin bin, but hey, it helps this podcast.
It
Otherwise,
does.
we'd be biased.
Yeah.
At
Or
least
else
we
we'd
have
be banging on
At
about
least,
New
we
South
have,
Wales.
at least we have 4 heads on the podcast. You know, it's better than 2.
Well, exactly. Just remember, all these bets and predictions are on our double profile. Use the
Yep.
link in the bio to sign up and use the code CastPatrol. And remember, Jimmy,
Gamble responsibly and enjoy Wednesday night.
Yeah,
Cannot wait.
That's the main thing. Enjoy your Origin footy.
yeah.
yeah,
I know Gus Gould won't be doing the final word, but hey,
Spilling.
this could be your final word.
exactly. We will hope all our predictions come through and everyone's bets and multis get up. So enjoy Origin footy, and we'll be back next week.
Good luck, everyone.
See you
Go
guys.
the Blues.